with the sorority girls. They killed the girls and then killed Ethan and Santa because they were witnesses. Nobody said that this could be a sorority shit. This could be a fraternity shit. This could be some drug shit involved, but I'm talking about far as people using drugs. I don't believe that. Well, we know about Dylan's boyfriend. He's a hustler. Like to make his money. So we could believe that Dylan Mortensen has some kind of something could be going on in that house. Their death could be something about drugs, something about sororities, something about the girls hating on them, something about girls hating on them but sending their boys to kill them. Either or, the University of Idaho still in the middle of everything. Because he's the University of Idaho students, sorority and fraternity members. They kill their own peers. Either or, the University of Idaho is involved. Is no way around that. Is no, like, the University of Idaho is involved. Is no way around that. But then now let's give the University of Idaho the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so if the University of Idaho didn't have nothing to do with the killing, now you're gonna tell me that Greek life, the Greek Council, flex their muscles on Moscow PD, and behind the University of Idaho, the Greek Council is flexing muscles on Moscow PD to steer the investigation favorable against anyone else besides the real killers, which belong to the University of Idaho Greek Council. That's good point. Good point. That didn't kill because they needed her. Great point. Make her feel like she owns you her life. Make her feel like, well, I'm not gonna kill you, but you're gonna have to help me here. It's the only reason why they're alive, because they needed them to create a narrative to set someone else and not the real killers, which is the DNAs, the two DNAs on the third floor. It's 3 DNAs on the third floor, Kohberger on the other 2, and then 1 outside. So these 4 DNAs that needed to get investigated, and only 1 got investigated. And then you did not investigate the inner circle. You took no time to get everyone clear. Everyone that needed that has something to do with Moscow, something to do with University of Idaho, they all got clear right away. You interview Bryan Kohberger in the same way you interview all these other inner circle people. He left, went back home, spent a whole month, 4 weeks around the area. And when he decided to take a trip to go to go back home to celebrate Christmas. Now they act like he's running away from the charges. Just explain that to me. Make that shit make sense. You interview the guy. You don't have no records of an interview, huh? You interview the guy. After you interview the guy, he spent a whole month, 4 weeks in Pullman. And you never went to get this guy. You were still looking for a white Hyundai. You interview the guy, and after you interview the guy, he spent a whole month in Pullman before he went back home. When he decided to go back home for Christmas, y'all took that to the court and be like, you see? Because this shit that we got here, which is nothing, he's running away. He's running away for a reason. He have to be guilty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He all this stuff was planned. He was planning to go back home on his Christmas. He has his office keys, you know. Coming back to work. If he had his keys from the office, that means that whatever situation they had going on, it could be resolved and rearranged. Because he still had the keys, but they have the balls to go on News Nation and say like, oh, Kohberger was fired from his job because he was this and this and that and this and this and this and that. Well, if that happened and you get fired, you get the keys taken away from you, you dumbass. What the fuck? And then they're gonna sit there like we don't see the bullshit. They're gonna sit there like we don't see the bullshit. Can you see the bullshit? I see it. I do. I see the bullshit. No investigation on the inner circle. One of the inner circle, just with an interview, give you an alibi. One. From all the inner circle, one give you an alibi right away. And he said that he was sleeping. I was sleeping at home. I was sleeping. But you forgot that you live right next door, the crime scene. You forgot that your dog was on the 3rd floor. You forgot that after they realized what happened, someone needed to take care of your dog. So you're gonna tell me that no one went to your home, which is next door, to wake you up about the dog and about Kiely being dead? You're gonna tell me the dealing that, like, listen, due to that they know, let's say, I'm gonna go back to my theory, due to that you killed them, you disappeared. They knew you was not home. You say you was at home and you used one of your friends from the fraternity to say that you was at home sleeping. But you knew you was not home. Because if you was at home and you didn't have nothing to do with the killing, they would have called you and knocked your door down to make sure you was sleeping, and they wake you up to go and see what happened to your ex-girlfriend and go and get your dog. You live next door the crime scene. Don't you think they would have knocked your door down to get the dog? Because Kiely dead? This is your friends. They would have knocked your door down to let you know that Kiely dead. Go and get your dog. You're a fucking liar.